because she gets irritated. Whatever irritates Kym, I like to do.
Funny mamas.
So
Two funny mamas.
I don't know if y'all can hear me or not, but that was crazy.
What happened? Little remix. You're live, ladies. Welcome. Happy Friday.
It was just two funny mamas 100 times.
It was like
y'all's end, huh?
Now
Honey,
it's gonna be playing in my ear nonstop.
Yeah.
Can you see me, Kym?
Kind of. Well, there's a little square over your face because they want me to put it in this position. But hey, everybody. All I see is your titties and then a box over your face. That's all I see.
You see my knee up on my chest?
Oh, so you want to show off because you lost weight?
She's bragging.
I do.
I can put my knee up. Hold up. Shit.
Put your knee up.
Hold on, let me find it.
Up. Okay. Number one red flag. Put your knee up.
You just couldn't see mine.
Can you keep it up?
It's right here. Yeah. Did you say, can I keep it up? I'll slap the shit out of you. Oh, sorry, y'all. Welcome to Two Funny Mamas. I'm at my brother's house, and I got on a ghost light. I ain't got no ring light. You know, people in Cleveland ain't got no ring light.
I know you look like you're in a tiki hut, is what you look like.
I am. That's a giant macrame art piece behind me. Huge,
you look straight to Africa.
Yeah. I feel like I'm straight to Africa. And I don't know how you look because there's a box over your face. But other than that, how you doing, girl?
Can you see my face?
No. I can see parts of it. I can see your lips. I'm good.
All right.
Chris.
Hey, how are you, Kym? Happy Friday. Why are you all doing this stream? What's going on?
Here's the thing that's really weird. Ladies and gentlemen, this is the first time we're doing a Facebook Live together because I don't do Facebook Lives. We normally do Instagram Lives. But we're really trying to get more familiar with Facebook Lives and have more interaction with our fans on Facebook. So we're actually streaming this live from the Kym Whitley fan page, from the official Sherri Shepherd fan page, and we're streaming live on YouTube at the same time. Now, here's the problem. We didn't let anybody know we were doing this. So the way that our Facebook is, and Chris is our producer for our Two Funny Mamas podcast, we can't see comments or anything coming up. So we don't know
I got you.
What is going on.
But why did we do it this way, Chris? Now we can't talk to nobody.
Well, you can't talk to I got you covered. This is job security for me.
Chris came up with this, and we could have just gone on this by ourselves. We could have talked to our fans so we can get this Facebook situation together. And Chris gonna talk about, I can do it with with my stuff. And now we can't talk to nobody, Chris. It looks
listen. If there's ever a night to have a little bit of patience, whenever you decided to do a live stream that we've been talking about doing for 6 months, 4 hours ago. How about this? LaShonda Smith. Hey, ladies and Chris. I'm gonna read some comments to you, but real quick, I know you have a show coming up, Sherri. Were you wanting to let people know how to get tickets?
Yeah, we're here promoting. Chris has made it so that we have to depend totally on him to see the comments because we can't see it. So
real
anyway,
good job, Chris. Mm-hmm.
Chris is like, I'm gonna be inserted in Two Funny Mamas. Come
He's been trying to get inserted in me for a long time.
Now, wait a minute.
This is like a Two Funny Mamas After Dark. This is like our podcast, what we do after dark. We might be a little nastier after dark. But I wanted to have us come on, Kym, because we got a deal with the company called rushtix.com to do a live comedy show. And it's going to be live streamed, the comedy show on May 21st at 6:00 p.m., which is 9:00 Eastern Standard Time. Mm-hmm. And you can see right there, and you can buy tickets at rushtix, rushtix.com/2funnymamas to see Kym and I. We're going to do stand-up. We're going to do live Q&A. We're going to just have fun because we want people to laugh. This is a season where, like, Don't you think, Kym, people need to laugh?
Well, I think what's great is that, especially if you're a fan of our podcast, Two Funny Mamas, you get to see us, but you don't get to see us doing our stand-up. We're different people.
Right.
Like, we're funny and we talk, but when we get to our stand-up, we telling stories. I'm a little, more raw. Well, no, Sherri gets there too, but we're telling, jokes. We're there. We're telling stuff funny. We're doing our stand-up instead of, just having conversations and talking about situations. So please go and get your tickets now before it's sold out, because then I don't want to hear nobody.
What you mean before it's sold out? We only got...
Really? That's what you're going to tell the people? This is why I don't want to do a podcast with you. This is why you on People Magazine. This is why TMZ is always after you. Shut your fly trap. You run your mouth with just running it. Just be talking. What's wrong with her, Chris?
Well, I think I've just put her in a mood from my selfish behavior, and I'd like to apologize.
It's okay.
Hey,
can I tell you? Yeah.
You got a bunch of great people tuned in on the Facebook page. Just want to let you know. And look how mad you are that you are not reading these. This is so good. Sharon loves you all. Wants you to know that she's watching on Facebook. Victoria says hello. Tony says, hey, babes. This is going to be fun. I think this is going to be a good time. So everybody's watching. Got a bunch of comments on YouTube and Facebook. And I've inserted myself throughout the show. So it couldn't go bad.
Thank you. And everybody, if you listen to our podcast, Two Funny Mamas, Chris is the producer of our podcast at Midcoast Media. So he, at any given moment, because Kym likes him, he inserts himself every chance he gets.
Oh, man.
That is true. That is true. Sherri does not really care for him. I'm the one that likes him.
I'm the boss. I don't want it. And I tell Kym all the time, Chris got to be quiet, but Kym brings him in because she got a thing for him. So
damn right.
You will get to know Chris at different points.
Let me tell you something. You know why, Sherri? Because when I don't know what's happening with the Facebook and different technical stuff, I can't call you. So I got to be nice to Chris so I can pick up the phone and call him any hour of the... I call you, you don't answer. Or you too busy on a little date. Or you too busy taking selfies of yourself.
Speaking of, those are two things I do want to address. I'm going on a date tonight. As soon as I finish this, I'm going to...
Thank God.
Yes, nothing's going to happen, but I'm putting on a cute little sundress, a short one. And we went to dinner last night. We went to dinner and I had on a long denim, long denim dress, kind of duster dress. It was pretty, but we're going to watch Idris Elba's movie, Concrete Cowboy. And I'm going to put on a cute little short dress, not short, but a cute short sundress.
Why would you wear a short sundress over a man's house to watch a movie? You nasty thing.
Because
I'm walking in the door saying, hey, we're going to watch a movie, but go ahead and touch my legs. I want you to put on a full sweatsuit and go over there.
I am not. I got great legs and I like them
But you're not going out to a dance club. Why are you wearing something short?
We're not, because first of all, it's hot. My house, the air conditioner is not working for some reason. It is 78 degrees upstairs and 75 downstairs. I'm burning up.
First of all, get your air fixed. I gave you a great fan. I'm sorry, you stole a great fan of mine.
No, I bought you another fan. The fan that I took, which is the bomb. Kym loaned me this fan, y'all. It's called Lasco. If y'all want a fan that feels like an air conditioner, get this fan. It is the most amazing.
The same that I had one. It was the older model.
Yeah, it was the older model.
And you wouldn't give it back. So why don't you go turn that fan on?
Edie is using it. She sleeps over. My assistant is from New York. She's sleeping in the guest room, so she uses it. And I can't get it from her.
Wait a minute. So tell me about, so are you going to spend the night over this dude's house?
No, I'm not spending the night over his house. Can you see me on Facebook Live?
Oh, you're on Facebook Live right now?
That's John. Yeah, we're on Kym's Facebook, but it's being shared to my Facebook. I'm trying to see if John sees it. No, I'm not sleeping with the guy. I don't sleep with the men on no dates. This was somebody that was.
And y'all are talking about that on Facebook?
Yeah, we're talking about this on Facebook. John said, y'all talking about sex on Facebook. We're talking about the date I'm about to go on. I'm going on the date.
Oh,
We've been out 3 times.
Hey, John Murray. How you doing, John?
Hey, Kym. I see you with your glasses on top of your head. Okay.
That's John Murray. Oh, sorry.
What did she do? What she do? What you do wrong this time?
I put John Murray up to the camera. He went, no, I'm not camera ready.
I know she's so disrespectful, John. She's so disrespectful.
You know what? I didn't think because that, if you're an actor or you're in the business, you do want to be camera ready. And I apologize. That was wrong.
She don't never think.
And I'm sorry. The date I'm on.
I'm eating
can you see us, John, on everything?
I'm gonna let y'all finish and I'll call you back later.
No, okay, keep him on.
No, it's too many people.
Oh,
I'm going on this date. I'm going on this date. You said that you like the guy. People know him. He loves what he does. So I don't have to worry about him not having a job. He loves what he does. He makes his money. We've gone on 3 dates. It's been quite nice. He's very funny.
But you're supposed to be serial dating right now.
I will as soon as somebody else asks me out. I'm not. This is not a monogamy thing. I'm going to go on more dates, but nobody's asked me out yet. That's the thing.
Why don't you ask somebody else out? Why don't you find somebody and go out with them?
Because I'm in quarantine, Kym. There's nobody to ask out except my gardener. What do you want me to ask him? Jose, ¿cómo estás? Necesito una cita.
Okay, you're gonna get us canceled. You're gonna get us canceled. Now be careful.
Here we go. You want to hear some from some fans over on
Necesito una cita.
She's just showing off she can speak Spanish. That get on my nerves too.
Yes, puedo hablar español.
From YouTube.
My God.
From YouTube, Latanya wants to know, how's the chemistry with this guy, Sherri?
It's actually really good. Now, here's the thing. I'm not trying to get married.
Kym,
we had a relationship, not a relationship, we had a dating expert on our show.
Dating expert, yes.
A dating expert by the name of Monique Kelly. And we're going to have a relationship expert by the name of Diane Valentine on. So if you got any questions about dating and relationships, go to twofunnymamas@gmail.com and leave the question and we'll ask Diane. But Diane said to give Kym a message. She says, Sherri, you need to serial date. You need to, because everything in life is practice. And you need to practice dating to get better. To learn to talk to a man, to learn to flirt with the man, to learn to go on a date with a man.
Because you haven't gone on a date and you've been quarantined. You haven't been practicing.
And I haven't been practicing. So I told Kym, I said, Kym, I'm really too busy to go on a date. I got a ton of stuff that I need to do right now. I'm too busy. And Diane Valentine said, when all of this stuff died down, you're going to be too busy being single. You're going to be single. So she said, did you choke on liver? What was that? Don't be signifying like you in church. Ooh, 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 ooh. That was good. Don't do that. So she told me, her and Kym told me I need to start serial dating. Okay, that's all fine and good. I've been asked out. It's not like a bunch of guys are coming my way. We've been on COVID and quarantine. So here's the deal. So we're going to go out. We're going to watch, because I don't want to watch a movie at my home because I have a son here. The moment I get loud, Jeffrey will come downstairs and he will say something. I want to respect my son enough that he's not walking down the stairs and seeing a man in my house. Plus my son said to him, he said, I don't want another daddy. And I don't want you to have a boyfriend. You're too old. And I don't want you to have a boyfriend. And if you bring a man in here and have a boyfriend, I'm going to do something. I don't know what I'm going to do. Now, mind you, he's getting water at the little water fountain. He's like, I don't know what I'm going to do, but I'm going to do something. Now, that sounds scary as hell. I don't know if the man don't need to be sitting down, we watching a movie and Jeffrey come and whack him with a WWE figure. So I'm going to meet him at his place.
Okay, that's fair.
So I just got to get ready for that. I got my hair done. Do you like my hair? This is the hair I'm going to wear.
Don't ever say I got my hair done and then say this is the hair I'm gonna wear.
Well, I mean, I got it done.
It just was bad. Okay.
How
it
about
looks
some,
cute.
How about some questions?
Some more comments?
We'll take questions.
How about from Facebook? Looks like Maurice says, love you both. So beautiful and so funny. A lot of great compliments. How about Muhammad? Kym about to have a foodgasm. Is that true?
Yes, Kym loves to eat. Look at this girl.
Amanda from Facebook doesn't want you to settle, Sherri. Know what you need and what you want.
Absolutely. You know, here's the thing, Amanda. This is why I'm having a good time with this gentleman, because he loves what he does. He's very passionate about what he does. And as a matter of fact, somebody in the industry gave him, he saw me on a live, and he asked a friend who was in the industry if she could introduce us. And she did. And Kym happens to know him, which reminds me, if you knew him, why you never said nothing. But, you know, I digress. So,
first of all, you not no easy woman, okay? It got to be somebody special for you. I can introduce you to a whole lot of dudes. First of all, you're going to end up cussing them out or doing something or running them around if they ain't passionate about what they got to do, or they ain't got no real job, or you're gonna hurt them. So they got to come in at a certain way with you. So I'm not just going to be like, hey, let me introduce you to Sherri. You ain't no soft place to land, okay?
Yes, I am.
You're not. You're not.
Kym,
you're not a soft place to land. You're kind of hard.
She just told.
I resent that. I so resent that.
If I can make it about me, she mentioned that she doesn't care for me, and we did this whole thing because we met and did a lovely interview and sent her to the pod tank and everything. Sherri, it's tough. Hey, I got a comment from YouTube. How about this? You're going to be surprised because MM on YouTube says, if I had a magic lamp, I'd wish to be on the end of Kym's fork right now.
You want to be that little piece of rice right there?
That gets stuck between her teeth. You want to be the piece of food that gets stuck between her teeth, Eminem?
Kym needs to do some sit-ups.
He said wants to know where he can submit an application, Sherri.
Oh, see?
I want to tell you, I'm not the only one trying to get somebody. Kym is also single and wants the serial date as well. As a matter of fact, y'all, it's so many things we have to talk about. Kym is actually in the midst of being set up with a gentleman that I was a little bit interested in as well. So now we're going to talk about this on our podcast.
But I beat you to the punch.
She beat me to the punch. Let me tell you, Chris, Kym is being set up with somebody who's pretty powerful in the industry. He's single. He's a divorcee. Really nice, nerdy, really cool.
I hope he ain't watching this. I hope he ain't watching this live.
So here's the deal.
I'm listening.
I thought I had mentioned to Kym that I wanted to be set up with him, but I guess I didn't. And so Kym comes and she's like, yeah, so-and-so gonna set me up. And I was like, I could have sworn I mentioned to her that I wanted to be set up. But because Kym said it first, I got to fall back. I can't do it. The girl code says you got to fall back. Kym got first dibs. Mm-hmm. So now that I'm hoping
and if I don't make it, Sherri got second dibs.
Oh, I'm on it like white on rice. I'm on it like the food at the end of your fork.
But we're going to see if I make it. That's what we're going to do.
If you make it.
I'm probably not, but I'm going to take a chance.
Sherri, do you feel like if she jumps into something, do you feel like that changes the dynamic of you two's friendship?
No, because Kym, you know what I love about Kym and our friendship? Kym has so much dude testosterone in her. She's not like a regular girl. Like I told Kym before that I liked her boyfriend. She had a boyfriend and I was very attracted to him. And Kym is the type of person you can go to her and go, I'm attracted to your boyfriend. And Kym's like, girl, you could take him because I don't want him. Kym is like, and her voice is that deep. Shut up. So she she's not like your average girl. Like like an average friend would be like, bitch, you what? You know, Kym is not like that. So I can say to Kym, I have wanted to get settled with this guy as well. But because you said it first, you got first dibs. I love her enough. I hope it works out. But if it don't,
I like a little competition, honey. You know, I'm gonna see. You know, we'll see, because I don't know if this person's gonna really do what I asked her to do. You know, a lot of people don't, because they might say, "Oh, this is my fear and my ego." The girl who's supposed to set it up, she might mention my name, and the dude might say, "Oh, no. You know, I like white women." Or it might be, no, she crazy. You know, oh, she crazy. Or no, we cool. That's my girl. You know, it might be, oh, one day we might work together. But thank you. And now I would have to face that person. Why is Joshua yelling?
There goes that Oscar.
Right. So what if they reject me and now I got to see that person again? It's going to be bad.
Blame the friend.
You go out as friends. You don't let them know all of this, that you like them. It's just a friend thing. Like we're going to go out, and I told you this because I want to pick his brain. So what I'm asking him is, can we go out and have drinks? Because I want to pick your brain about the industry that we're in. Because you're very powerful. You're you have a lot of knowledge. You have a lot of deals that you've made with networks. So I just want to pick your brain to know. So that's the way I'm going in.
That is true. You're right. I should say I'd like to I do it because you're right. It's not like, oh, I'm attracted to him. I just think he'd be a cool person to know. And if it, goes that way, just like Chris.
Okay, well, if you're not attracted to him, then if you're not attracted to him, then why am I pulling back?
Because you've had a chance to spend some time with him so you could be attracted. I mean, when I say attractive, like, with me, I think all men are beautiful. I'm attracted to every man. But what I mean is...
Oh, wait a minute. Suddenly this last 8 months is feeling a little... Okay.
Look, Chris, I told you.
I
told you when you first started liking Kym Whitley and she was flirting with you, and I said, Chris, you're going to get hurt. I said that to you. So don't get over here whining right now.
Hey, just make an area code exemption for 314 if you get with a dude. Is that fair, Kym?
Okay, that's fair.
All right.
You tell
hey, you got to know something.
You saying when we go to St. Louis, tell Kym not to be checking. Kym then went on 4 dates in Cleveland right now with dudes.
She's on a date right now. Look, you can see.
In a tiki hut.
I was going to say.
In a tiki hut.
Ma'am, another coconut drink?
Yeah. Just a moment. Right, look. You can tell I'm on a date. Oh, he's paying. Wait, you know what? If anybody just signed on, I want to let you know we have a comedy show. Sherri, take it away. Stand-up comedy show.
Guys. It's if you can get tickets to our live comedy show at Rush Tix, RUSHTIX.com/2funnymamas. It is a live comedy show, May 21st, 6 p.m. Pacific time, 9 p.m. Eastern. So watch it. It'll be really funny. We're doing stand-up. You see us being funny together, but this time we're doing separate stand-up. Then we're going to do Q&A. We're just going to have fun. We might get no, we ain't going to get no guests to come in because then we got to pay them some of the proceeds of our money. And we got 2 sons. So I was going to say, maybe we'll bring David Arnold on, but I'll be darned if we give David. And David, if you don't pay him right away, he throws up.
How
David
about
Arnold.
We got a question from YouTube. Hey, Chris, my name's Saul. I'm 19. My birthday's in 3 weeks. I'll be 20. I'm so excited, but I'm curious to know what it was like for you all when you were in your 20s. Good question.
Oh, that's a great question.
A lot of STDs.
Oh, no.
What?
No. Y'all are tripping. Standard test for dates. That's what it was.
Oh, is that what it is, Kym? Okay.
Yeah.
Let me tell Saul in your 20s, we're not young men, but I know in our 20s, you're so nasty. In my 20s, I probably would never want to go back to my 20s. My body, yes, I would love my body to feel like a 20-year-old.
Right, 20s was rough.
The 20s is rough, and not saying it would be rough for you, Saul, but I guess the advice that I would want to give you is learn how to say no. No is a very, very powerful word. Because you want a lot of people to like you. You want a lot of approval from everybody. And it tends to, you get overwhelmed of wanting people to approve you, to like you, to accept you. Learn how to say no. Because people tend to get things done when you say no. Look in that mirror and learn to say no unapologetically. No, I can't. No, that doesn't work for me. I would also say network. There's a saying that says, look at the 5 people you hang around, and that is who you are. So obviously, one of the people I hang around, I must have STDs because.
How about this? In your 20s, listen.
Listen to what?
That's your advice. Listen to people. Listen.
Yep.
People.
But you got to figure out who you're gonna listen to.
True.
Everybody got an opinion.
Right. But you know what? I wish I'd have listened to my parents in my 20s. I wish I'd have listened to. And my advice for you in your 20s, to get a mentor. Get someone who is older than you and has already gone through the fire. I really wish I would have. Even now, I need somebody older than me. Me and Sherri need probably some women that are older than us who've been single. And because, there's all kind of bad things out there and good. But I would say get a mentor in your 20s. I wish I had done that.
Yes. And so find somebody that's kind of like what I'm saying in your circle, somebody that's on a higher level than you. The thing that you wish to be doing or, your future to be, find somebody who's in that field. Send them a note that you'd love to have lunch and just pick their brain. I answer people all the time that I meet. I don't have a lot of time to mentor people. There's a couple people that I mentor. But if somebody bugs me enough and says, I just want to pick your brain, or would you come be on my podcast or be a guest? I tend to say yes because I want to share some knowledge that I have with younger people. So find somebody that can mentor you, that can kind of help you navigate through life. That's what I would say. You got your whole life ahead of you, Saul. So be excited in your 20s. You can fulfill so many things and so many doors can open for you. So get excited about what you can do. And don't be afraid to fail. Because you can't go.
No, that was good. And stay away from carbs. Okay, I'm sorry.
They're so good. Great advice. How about?
They're so good and so bad for you, Saul. We wish you all the best, baby. And Keith, happy birthday, sweetheart.
Absolutely. Yes. Keith shouting everybody out, Chi-Town for Life from Keith on Facebook. Kate says, you guys are so funny. Satavia says, hey, from NYC. A lot of people agreeing with the advice. JJ from Facebook, Sherri, love the documentary. Hilarious. Learned a lot about you. Love you, lady. Yeah, huge documentary you were just a part of.
The documentary was called Hysterical, and it's on FX. It's streaming on Hulu right now, and it's kind of like the behind the scenes of female comics and what a lot of female comics have to go through. And Kym, you know this because you're a comic, a stand-up comic. It's been hard for women. Are you sleepy?
No, I was trying to see how I look with a facelift.
Stop.
Not good. Not good. All of the fat on your face we need. What has been your experience as a stand-up comic, Kym? Vaseline down. If you guys don't know anything about Kym Whitley, if you're new to, we have a podcast called Two Funny Mamas. We have a new episode out that just happened yesterday, Thursday. Kym and I have been doing this podcast since Mother's Day last year. Kym has severe ADD.
No, I don't. No, don't listen. Is that a bird? Is that? Don't listen.
Yes. Kym has a severe, as Chris has found out, that's why he's going to get his heart broken running after Kym Whitley. So
no, as long as he stays in front of me, he'll be fine.
What is wrong with you?
We got a live comedy show May 21st at rushtix.com/2funnymama, rushtix.com/2funnymamas. Please buy a live ticket. If you think Kym is funny, watch her do stand-up. You have ADD, and so when Kym gets zoned out, when she gets tired of subjects, she tends to zone out. So we're going to find something she's interested in. Yes, you do.
Somebody did mention this. So you've got the live virtual show. You can check that out. You can get a taste of it. So we had originally talked about bringing you all here to St. Louis in April. We're going to push that to the summer or maybe even close to like early fall because more people will be able to come enjoy it as restrictions lift and vaccines are handed out, all that good stuff. So that's an update we've been meaning to get out. And we're still pushing to 100,000 subscribers. So tell all your friends, share this. Facebook, everything. Go to YouTube, subscribe to Two Funny Mamas, and subscribe now to it. Let's go.
So yeah, right now we're at 40-something thousand subscribers since Mother's Day, and we're so thankful to Jesus. And we're trying to get 100,000 subscribers by December 31st. And then in between that, I'm trying to figure out. I want to fire Kym every other day, but I can't do this podcast without Kym. When I had to do it almost without you, when you were in Cleveland at your dad's house, I got agita, Kym. I got a lot of anxiety.
Stop using a big word. Just say you got scared. Agita. Don't nobody know what that means. I got agita. I got repercussions. I got ukamakalikas. What the heck?
First, I said agita. Agita means anxiety.
Then just say anxiety. Stop trying to act like you on CNN. That Barbara Walters really did a number on you.
You're a graduate of Fisk University.
I am, and I like to talk like I like to talk. But I got a code switch, honey. I know how to switch it up when I need to. If I'm in a business meeting, I know how to talk.
No, you don't, because I've been in business meetings with you. Y'all want to know what a business meeting is with Kym Whitley on a Zoom? Hi, everybody. Oh, Sherri, this is all the executives. It's so nice to meet you and Kym Whitley. We wanted to discuss. Wait a minute, hold on. Joshua. Sit down. I'm not playing with you. Anyway, we'll say it again. What'd you say? Who am I talking to? Okay, all right. You want to be well, Kym.
That was one.
We just want to say we're big fans of you and Sherri Shepherd. And we said, wait a minute, hold on. Is the roof man fixing the roof right now? Because tell him it's leaking. Rodney, I need you to clean the kitchen. Joshua, I'm not playing with you. There's a man upstairs in my dressing room. Somebody find out who that is upstairs, walking around with the blue. He got a blue shirt on. Who fixing the roof?
Don't listen.
Yes, what you said.
It's not that bad.
You see me on Friday when I play Sugar. Thank you so much. So anyway, what's the business call? Oh, you know what? Sorry, I gotta get off the phone because I gotta be up at 4 a.m. for Daily Pop. I'm saying, Joshua.
That happened one time, and I apologized.
I gotta stand up, Sherri. I saw a clip of Kym on Finesse Mitchell's podcast with Lunel. Or was it Russell Peters?
Russell Peters.
I've interviewed. I was gonna say I know Finesse. Okay, so Russell Peters.
I did Finesse's podcast also.
Okay, so I saw a clip, and Sherri, when I say I about lost it as an interviewer, not as Kym's future husband, whatever's going on here, I almost lost it. I saw her looking down at her phone while Lunel was engaged with the interview. I was just like, I cannot believe this is happening. And Russell Peters, like, if you just want to talk, like, he's doing pretty well in the world of comedy. So you'd think he'd get an eye-to-eye contact interview, and he didn't.
This is Kym. When you were interviewing Kym, I just want people who have podcasts and things to know. When you were interviewing Kym, this will be Kym the whole time. So anyway, this is the advice I need to get. Yeah. I'm doing podcast. Yeah, no. So anyway,
Facebook Marketplace. Yeah.
Did you get up? Get up out there?
She
did. She wanted to show off her legs, Kym.
Yeah, no. I just showed up. Like, hold on, let me open up the gate. Who out there? Yeah. You delivering the package? Bring the Amazon package and spray it. Okay, yeah. Somebody behind you? No, they got to wash my car. Come on in. Yeah, anyway, I'm doing a podcast. Girl, you got to call me back, though, because I got to do the podcast. They interviewing me right now. Yeah, they interviewing me right now. Yeah, okay. What was the question? Was it readers? Yeah, no.
Watch the Finesse Mitchell podcast. Only problem with that, I was sleepy.
Oh, boy.
So let me show you Kym when she's sleepy doing the interview.
It was bad. It was bad.
So when you started comedy, how did you do it when you first started?
I started rocking. I do.
No. Listen.
Oh my God. No, I was talking to Finesse and I was just kind of like,
try to act like you're enjoying the conversation. Yeah, I know the move. Oh my gosh. Everybody
so tired. It was a great podcast, but I was exhausted.
This is what I tell you, Kym. The advice I just gave to young Master Saul, who's
say no.
20.
I know.
You never say no.
I
Kym.
didn't know I was going to be tired.
Kym, you get up at 4 a.m. every day to do Daily Pop, and you don't go to sleep until 11 o'clock. How the heck do you not know you're going to be tired? You do lives on Instagram falling asleep with your bonnet on. You don't say
that no. Was so. Wait a minute. I know you're not talking. Remember that time you fell straight asleep on Facebook Live? Remember that?
No.
You were asleep and woke up, and somebody called you and said you fell asleep on the line. Yeah, you fell asleep.
And you don't even drink.
Oh, it was bad. It was bad.
It was
the only reason I don't like falling asleep on live is because I show parts of my bedroom that nobody should see. I dropped the phone.
You'd have left in the dust. They're still laying there.
Oh no. Bodies of the conquered men.
All right, yeah, I gotta go. This is too much. But tell everybody where they can while we doing this, because y'all need to watch our podcast and subscribe.
Yeah,
I do want to say this. I do like Facebook Live. We're going to come and do some more Facebook because we don't come to our Facebook enough. So we're going to get back on here more.
What a great idea.
Yeah. We only came to spend a few minutes because Kym is in Cleveland visiting her dad, and she took Joshua to see his grandfather. So she's got family.
I do have a Ninja Warrior staying at my house. So don't think y'all coming over there in LA. Sherri letting y'all know I'm out of town. And I got 3 pit bulls. Boom.
Where'd the pit bulls come from?
They're at the house. I just bought them.
I've been at your house. I'm going swimming over there tomorrow. So
well, you better tell the Ninja Warrior that stays there with a ninja sword that you're coming over.
You talking about Andre?
Shut up, Sherri. You're not supposed to tell him who it is.
Kym, is Sherri going to sneak if the date goes well tonight, is Sherri bringing old dude over for a swim tomorrow?
I'm worried about Sherri bringing him over tonight to my house so Jeffrey don't catch them.
This is what I really wanted to ask Kym. Could I bring him over your house so we could watch TV?
I thought about it, but then I said, that's disrespectful. I thought about saying, because the ninja is watching the house, a Ninja Warrior.
He could go to another part of the house.
Yeah, he could. You could watch over there, and it's probably clean, but I don't know if Andre cleans up. But I mean, it was kind of neat. But because I know this person, I don't know if he's ever been to my house. Don't take him through the back door. And in the front door, don't let him see off to the right on them boxes. And if you got to use the bathroom, take him to the good bathroom.
Yes, absolutely.
Sherri, Kym, hey, great news. Kym on YouTube just bought tickets to the comedy show coming up. You can get those Rush Tix, TIX.com/2funnymamas.
Before we go, we must give a shout out to our brother DMX. We must give a shout out to DMX. I know you have a personal story. I have a personal story. I've been listening to DMX and Rough Rider anthem. Stop, drop, open up, chop, roll. DMX, we loved him so much. He is a true hip hop legend. And I'm only going to speak from my experience with DMX because we so love him. We talked about this on our podcast that we hope that God was having a conversation with DMX. And sometimes, the burden is heavy. And DMX had a really heavy burden that he has been carrying since he was a child. And I don't know if God just said, well, maybe, yeah, son, it's time to come on home. I got you. And there's so many videos of DMX praying or rapping about Christ. He loved the Lord. And what about your experience with X?
Well, I met DMX back in the day at the height of his career when I had a talk show called Oh Drama on BET.
Yes.
And there is a video circulating with him praying that was on my show. He would come on our show as a regular, actually, and he always brought his dogs with him. That's what was so funny. I was like, oh, do we have to have the pit bulls here? He was kind, he was funny, and he definitely loved the Lord. And I just, I think about his family. Outside this business, he's a human being. He was a father, a son. He was a husband at some point. And I remember when Iyanla Fix My Life was trying to talk to him, I could see the demons he was struggling with then. So what I say is, if you have a problem or you have an addiction you can't get off of you, the biggest thing I like to say is ask for help, and keep asking, because obviously he asked for help, people helped him, but don't give up on people. Keep helping. I know he went back in to a facility. So just that's all I could say, is because the addiction is obviously strong. I think about, every time when I talk about DMX, I think about Demi Lovato, how she's really struggling. And, people in the business, Amy Winehouse. So people have to understand, addiction on any level, whether you're extremely rich or you are struggling, it is the same thing. It's the same feeling. So God bless DMX and his family. Like I said on my Instagram post, that I thank him for his music and I thank him for the memories.
DMX, for me, Kym, I had never met him, but I had heard about him. I loved his music. And we were supposed to fly on a private plane for an event for Donnie Wahlberg and Jenny McCarthy. And it was a storm in Chicago. And we were stuck at an airplane hangar for about 5 hours because they kept trying to get us all these flights. And so it was me and DMX and his manager. And there was like a SWAT team there for some reason, a bunch of cops with their truck. And they recognized DMX, and he took a picture with every member of the SWAT team. And I just got to know within the 5 hours, this very compassionate and kind man. And he had such a childlike demeanor and everything in me. And I said, I see why women fall in love with DMX, because all of my nurturing thing wanted to just hug him. And he was so kind. Everything was, Sherri, you need some water? Sherri, you need this? You want Sherri? And he even said, Sherri, I want you to sing on my next single. I want you to. And I said, I look like a gospel singer, DMX, but I can't sing. But he was so kind. And we talked for 5 hours. And I remember calling, I don't remember why I called Lonnie Love, but I had called Lonnie, and so she could talk to him. And we had a really good time. And he just was so considerate. I swear I fell in love with DMX that day. And every preconceived notion I had of this man. And sometimes I want to say, we got to stop judging people, because we don't know what is behind their smile. We don't know what is behind their life. We put these celebrities up on a pedestal, but they're going through things, as he was. And for that 5 hours, I hope that he had a little bit of joy, us hanging together. And just rest in peace, DMX. You're up there with God now. I don't know what raps you teaching these angels, because they ain't never had nothing like you, nobody like you up there. So thank you for the memories that you've given us, and that you've left with us, the lyrics, the rhymes. We love you.
Thank you. You always got a one up.
Is that what you got out of?
Oh no!
All of it.
Oh no!
It's time to get
all
on.
of it.
Yep, all that in the private jet, and we love you. And I hope you got some joy from talking to me.
Oh my gosh!
Sorry, Chris. She get on my nerves sometimes for real. You saw all that. And
we did
name
go out
dropping.
on date.
All them names you dropped, they're all by your feet. Pick up all them names you was dropping.
But look at here. He didn't ask me out. I just said I fell in love with DMX.
He could have been married then, Sherri.
He might. And oh, shoot. You know,
Chris, it's about her again.
No disrespect to any woman he was with around that time period. None at all.
It was fine. He wasn't with nobody in the 1940s when you was in your dating prime.
Do you see how shady this heifer is? We have been friends for over 20-something years. She was a bridesmaid in my wedding. She's so shady. She is the only one that was a bridesmaid in my wedding, and her dress, Niecy Nash, shoot. They dresses was down to here. I was getting married. They were coming in. Kym's dress was so tight.
Concerned about what she just did, Chris.
I got a sports bra.
Oh, I was like, first I was like, where did they go? Okay.
They're my sports bra. Kym Whitley, her and Niecy Nash were the only two bridesmaids I had. The bridesmaids' dresses were necklit. They came in plunging necklines down basically to their stomachs.
You never
These
know
two heifers is the shadiest of the shade. Did you say DMX wasn't with nobody in 1940 when we were together? Ninja, I wasn't born in. I was in the heavens as a angel flying around. I wasn't
Chris,
even.
I'm sorry. She real sensitive about that, Chris. I apologize.
Because my birthday is coming up next week, Ninja.
Okay.
Did you get my gift? By the way.
Right. I do need to get you something.
I want a car.
A car?
Yeah, Sherri, she's on HBO Max. She's on Call Your Mother. She can get you a car.
We got a new show coming out on HBO Max called, what's it called?
She doesn't know.
You don't know what her show is called.
It's called Made for Love.
That looks really good. It looks really good.
You play a nun that's a spy, which I really can't wait to see. It's called Made what?
Made for Love.
Oh, that's what I was going to say. It's called Made for Love. It's on HBO Max. I have a movie called A Week Away on Netflix. We were both on Call Your Mother. You can look at with Kira Sedgwick. You can look at it on Hulu. The episode. Kym is on Daily Pop in the mornings, although she's on vacation right now. I'm on Dish Nation.
I start back on Monday.
She'll be back on Monday on Daily Pop. I'm back on Dish Nation on Monday. We got our podcast that comes out every Thursday. Please subscribe to Two Funny Mamas.
Because, honey, next week we got Mr. Marcus.
Oh my gosh, y'all. So we have Mr. Marcus, the former adult entertainer. Kym, I had to work in Vancouver, so Kym and Coco Brown are interviewing Mr. Marcus, a former adult entertainer, on Two Funny Mamas podcast. It is coming out next week. I'm very excited for this episode to come out. I wasn't on there because I knew they was gonna get nasty, and I didn't feel like being associated with them heifers. So I chose to pull myself away.
Don't listen to her.
What did you? He's an adult entertainer, used to be. What did you take from that? Do you think that this is something that he was addicted to, excuse the pun, addicted to,
Nice.
or I know.
No, I think it's something he just fell into.
He
penetrated the market.
Boom. He penetrated the market. Good one, Chris. There you go.
Like, could you date a guy who's a former adult entertainer?
Yes.
He's pretty unique. He's I shouldn't say that. I don't know a lot of adult dude entertainers, but you would think he's like owns a business or something. He's pretty chill.
Right. He's very unique. A smart guy.
He does own businesses. He's got businesses. He's very smart. Like Mr. Marcus was one of the ones, he owns a lot of his content. But I don't know if I could date a former entertainer, because I feel like I'll be competing against all of the women that you have been with.
Sherri.
Like
Kym would just make sure he had sisters or family that could watch Joshua. That's like the only. It's fine. That's it. That's all she's looking for.
Fine.
Yeah.
At least you got dudes out here doing it, ain't getting a dime for it. At least he's getting a dime for slanging his dang-a-lang.
Okay,
Think about the ones
I feel a little differently, Kym, but that's okay.
There's a lot of them out there doing the same thing he's been doing and sleeping with women every day, different women.
Okay, I didn't think of it like that.
I think Josh. Okay, I got to get off this podcast because the house is going crazy.
So I can hear Josh.
Podcast.
We'll continue this on our podcast. But go to RushTix, RushTix.com/2funnymamas, because we have a live comedy show on May 21st. Live. Yes. So come and stream it. Watch us. Thank you guys for hanging with us for this moment. I thank you, my dear friend. I love you because I know you're busy. So thank you for doing this last minute with you. I can't do this without you.
This was fun.
It was fun. So
thank you, Chris.
We wish you all the best.
Tip your server, Kym.
That's her.
Silly.
He's the server.
Because he thinks I'm on a date with the big macrame. He's so jealous, girl.
Take care.
She's going to break your heart, Chris. You want to keep this bull up, you're going to get your heart broken. And don't be coming crying to me and doing sloppy work because she done broke your heart.
Chris, it's going to be okay, baby.
Thanks, sweetie.
Yeah, whatever.
Who is that, Scott? Or is that David?
That's how she does her interview.
My nephew about to get it.
All right, well, you go. We love you.
Oh, hi, Joshua. All right, love y'all.
God bless everybody.
God bless y'all. Yeah, absolutely.
I love sending Kym because she gets irritated. Whatever irritates Kym, I like to do.